This ear sticks. Hi, everybody. Let me turn off the other. There we go. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. I had my hair up, decided I didn't want you guys to see my ear that sticks out, so I pulled my hair out. So it looks a mess a little bit. Ouch. Oh, well. All right. Well, welcome in. Let me introduce. Well, I'm not going to introduce. Well, I will introduce Miss Annie, who is here with us tonight.
Hi,
Of
Joe.
course. Thank you for coming, being on panel. And this is the picture that I am going to be painting, and I don't like that angle. Go
I
up.
will.
There, that's better. So this is like a orchard, grapes and stuff. So I'm going to be doing this picture, but I wanted to say hello to Larry and to Sandra, who is here, and hello to anyone else that is here in the chat. So we're going to do this paint. No, I'm not painting this. I'm going to draw color. I'm going to be using my Prism pencils, where there's a lot of them. And if I just need a different color that I don't have, I have my other pencils over there, but I don't know if I will need to.
Hey,
And I'm
JJ.
not going to. Hey, JJ, welcome in. And I'm not going to do any watercolor on this. This paper is not thick enough, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I
But
will quickly show what I'm working on tonight.
good. Oops, wrong
This
one.
is in the Dragonling book. Kind of
That's
anime-ish, I
pretty.
guess.
I like the eyes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, those are
And
pretty.
I
I like
am
those.
doing chalk pastels and pencil is what I'm using.
Awesome. So I'm going to go like this.
I've come to find out I really like Basin in the chalk pastel. It's just, you get a smoother, more even base layer for me.
Right.
I'm still studying on how to do that with alcohol markers because they're just really streaky.
Um, you know what? I don't seem to have a problem with that. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I did this earlier tonight. Did this one. Oops. Thought that'd be cute to do.
She had to get in the coloring mood.
Yeah, I haven't been coloring in the last couple of days, so I thought, oh, I thought
And
I
that's
would do that.
pretty much all I've been doing the last couple of days.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get started on this.
It fills the hours and there's lots you can sit in the warm because it'd be cold out there.
Yeah, exactly. I've only been outside. Let's see. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and then I went to the gym this morning, and that was it. Since the storm hit on Friday, haven't been out. No, Friday I went out. It didn't start hitting until what day was it? Saturday.
Here.
Oh no, it was Friday it hit. Thursday was the last day I went was
I
out.
know.
Well,
You're
we actually Friday we did go. We did go, but we got home before the storm hit.
Yeah, we went out and got everything we needed before it hit.
Well, we had to take my daughter's U-Haul back,
Yep.
and I
Hey,
normally.
Mary.
Hello, Mary. Welcome in. I was going to pick up my groceries on Saturday, and not only was I not going to drive in that, but they didn't have any pickups that day, so I had to change it to yesterday. So when we went to go take the U-Haul, I picked up um, the few things that we needed. So, and got us through till yesterday. It was a busy, 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 busy day for me yesterday.
Let's see. Everybody got your coffee?
Nope, I got my tea.
Having coffee this evening. How'd you hear, Bill?
What do you say?
He said, "Ha, she's got tea like me."
Yep.
He does not like coffee.
I like coffee. I just only drink 1 cup a day. I drink green tea. Yeah, I drink green tea all day long, and then in the afternoon I have my hot tea, which usually is peppermint, and occasionally I'll have it cold.
Well,
And then this now I'm drinking I call it a loaded tea because it's got tea and flavorings in it. But that's what I'm drinking now. What are you guys all up to tonight?
he won't be out there long. I've noticed that none of the animals are staying outside long. Not that I blame them.
Right. Well, yesterday and last night we stayed above. We only got down to 17 degrees. And today we got up to 30 something. But by the end of tomorrow we're going to be up in the 40s, and then we're going to drop back down into the 20s. But we're supposed to be back by next week. We're supposed to be back up into the 50s and 60s.
I think next week we are not supposed to get above freezing until I think it was next Wednesday or Thursday. Which, I mean, everybody's like, "Oh God, it's so cold," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's wintertime. That's what happens in winter.
Yeah.
It gets cold. Well, unless you live in the southern hemisphere, and then it gets cool."
Well, except for in Australia and New Zealand, it gets cold.
Well, yeah, but not until it hits summer for us.
Well, yes. Right now they're going through their summer.
Yeah.
I know. My niece lives in New Zealand.
I like watching Ben and Nicole take us on their adventures in New Zealand and the surrounding areas. New Zealand's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. My niece has lived there for over 20 years. She's got 2 kids, and her oldest is 23, or maybe he's 24, and then her youngest is just turned 20. And she had graduated high school, and she was working at a Radisson Inn, and this group of guys came in and checked in and was there for like 2 weeks, and they were from New Zealand. And this one guy really, really liked Disha, and he was flirting with her and everything. Well, then it was time for him to go back to Australia. So he left. He showed back up 2 weeks later with a ring and said, "Would you marry me?" He goes, "I can't go back without you." And they've been together for over 25 years now.
Sometimes when you know, you know.
Exactly. So I'm doing the light green on these leaves, and then I'm going back in with this darker green and doing the shading around the edges and the creases of the leaves so that it makes them pop.
Pencils. Hey, Larry, that's a good idea. Bill used to do leather work, and he enjoyed it.
I used to do it many, many years ago, and I haven't done it, and I don't have anything to do it with. I learned how to do it from my brother. He loved doing leather work. He used to make me belts, and he even, actually, my cousin did too. They made me some shoes and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Bill used to make moccasins.
That's what my cousin used to make me, moccasins. In fact, I made myself a pair of moccasins when I was a teenager.
When we come back from Arizona, we spent a lot of time on the Hopi reservation.
Mm-hmm.
They are fantastic artists. I used to sit for hours and watch the older ladies doing their weaving and stuff and their pottery. And this one, she looked, she said, "You're a very patient young person." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm one of the youngest. You have to learn to be patient."
Yep.
But they make it look so easy, and you know it's not.
Right. I did pottery in art school, in class. I did pottery. I loved it, but I had nowhere to do it, and I didn't have any means to have like a pottering wheel. So I never really pursued it, but I loved doing it. I used to make baskets all the time with basket weaving. I love doing that. But
Now, I could weave baskets after a fashion. Wasn't fantastic at it. But that was the first time on that reservation where I had a shaman tell me that I was an old soul.
mm-hmm.
He said he
Well, I
could
learned
tell
how.
just by talking to me.
Yeah, I learned how when I started doing weaving baskets. It was in school. We had our teacher, I think she was Native American. She didn't tell us, but she resembled and a Native American, and her name was Black, Mrs. Black, and she just had really jet black hair, dark skin, because she taught us how to do pottery pouring. So where you have your we made piggy banks and all kinds of stuff where she poured the clay, the liquid clay into them, and then she would fire them. And we did. That's what she taught us how to do the baskets, to weave the baskets, and that was in 3rd grade. I loved it. I was already really super creative anyway, and that just lit me on fire for it even more. Back when Ron and I, when we first married, we didn't have very much money, of course. And I wanted to decorate the house. And I figured out how to decorate it without hardly using any money at all. But it looked really nice.
I literally had enough knickknacks by the time I got married that I didn't have to worry about decorating the house.
I didn't have knickknacks at all.
Well, my mom and his mom was very deeply into the knickknack community.
My mom wasn't really. And so we didn't have a lot of knickknacks. I do. Oh my gosh, I have so many now, but I didn't back then. Yeah. So I didn't really have a lot, but I would do pictures. I would make pictures, draw them, and then color them and make frames and put them up on the wall.
Well, that's just like here. I mean, most of our artwork on the wall is jigsaw puzzles that we worked and then glued together and hung them on the wall.
Ron used to do that when he was a teenager, but now he can't. He can't. He doesn't have the attention span long enough to do a puzzle. I love doing puzzles, but Ron will come over to it. He'll sit and look at it for a couple of minutes. He might put 1 or 2 pieces, and then he floats away, goes and does something else. But I love doing puzzles. I just don't do them very often because I don't have so my daughter, their family, like Ashley, they have puzzle boards that has pockets for the pieces on the side, and they slide underneath their couches, and then they have when they pull it out, they have a coffee table that lifts up to a table height or a sitting height, so you can sit and work at the puzzles. So when I'm there, I work on their puzzles for them.
Yeah, Bill's mom used to always have a puzzle out on the dining room table.
My mom always had puzzles out. In fact, for New Year's Eve, that's what we did. We did puzzles. But we were really into playing games and puzzles and stuff. Ron and I, we don't really do that because I'm too competitive and he doesn't like to lose. And yeah, so we don't do that very often. He doesn't have the attention span anymore to do it. We start playing a game after a little while, especially if it's more than just me. He'll say, okay, I'm done, and walks away. I go, okay. Game's not over, but okay.
Sure it is.
I love playing games, though. Because I grew up doing it.
Yeah, Monopoly and Gin Rummy, always big. Played a lot of Rummy.
That's cool, Larry. Oh, we played tons of Rummy. I learned how to play Rummy when I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old.
Yep. Well, we played Rummy when I was a kid, and it is a game called Back Alley. Nobody remembers how to play it, but we all played it when we were kids. But nobody can remember the rules of the game. Have looked it up and cannot find even any reference. We don't know if it was like a local thing that kids came up with and we just got, started playing it too, or where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a card game and it was called Back Alley.
Yeah. See, when I like to play, I play Rummy. Grew up playing Rummy. Absolutely love Rummy. Well, Ron can't beat me in Rummy. So the few times that we've played, he plays Gin Rummy while I'm playing Rummy. And when I realized he was doing that, I'm like, I ain't playing you anymore. I said, you play the game I'm playing or we don't play. He goes, well, I can't win when you're playing. He goes, it's advantageous for me to play Gin Rummy because I could lose big. I said, yeah, but you make the game for me not fun. Because you're not giving me anything. You're holding on to it. I don't like Gin Rummy. I like Rummy. So we don't play very often. Once in maybe every 4 or 5 years, maybe. It's just not something that we enjoy doing because he will not play Rummy with me. He only wants to play Gin Rummy. So.
I think I was like probably 6 or 7 first time I played poker.
Oh yeah, we played poker.
And we would play for chores.
Yeah, I still have my poker chips. Ron and I have never used them. They're still in the box from when I was a teenager. He doesn't play with chips. Doesn't know how. He's never done it.
We weren't allowed to play for money. We could only play for chores. And we would use usually like buttons, pennies. What else? We even used rocks one time because we couldn't find anything else. So we went and picked up a bunch of different size pebbles.
Yeah. We had chips. We couldn't use them for money. We couldn't do money, but we could do chips. And so I had chips, and then whoever had the most money won, or the most, chips. But I still have them in a box downstairs.
Yeah, we occasionally used vanilla wafers as chips. Bill said they did too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get different cookies for Christmas. Everybody made them for Christmas, and we used them for Christmas.
Well, every single day, my mother was playing Rummy or Solitaire.
I love play Solitaire every day.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, we play Rummy.
Yeah, I remember Christine and Aaron's one taught me how to play Rook.
Yeah, we played Rook.
Oh, I love Rook.
I never even heard of the game. And I told Bill, I was like, I'm going to go hang out with Aaron and Christine, and we're going to play Rook. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't know you played." And I was just like, "I don't have a clue what it is." So I learned.
Yeah, I love Rook. I love to play spades. Oh, I love to play spades.
Yeah, we used to play spades a lot.
One of my favorite games, but there's only one person I like to play it with, and that's Sequence, and that's with my daughter. Ron doesn't understand the game, can't figure it out, and no one else can really figure it out.
I've never heard of
And
it.
oh, I love Sequence. It's a board that has all like 2 decks of cards, and the board has them all on the board, all mixed up, and then you have the actual cards, okay, and then you have chips. One side is straight blue, and then the other side has the Sequence thing all in white. So it's blue and white raised, right?
Yeah.
Well, what you're doing is you're trying to build a sequence of 5 cards together. But there's no jacks on the board. The jacks are they're take away or add. So you can use it like for a free chip, or you can take your opponent's chip away. Like if you've got 4 and they put one in to block you and you have the other one, you can take it away, and then on your next turn you can put yours down. And that's to build a sequence. 2 sequences you win. But you're constantly trying to build your own and block the other person from getting a sequence. And it's really a fun game. Me and Ashley, we will play that, and then we'll start playing Blackout. So we're just trying to block it out, but we're also trying to get sequences, because whoever has the most sequences wins the game. But she's the only one I've ever played Blackout with. But AC Doocy, oh, that's good too. AC Doocy. I like playing that too. And I love playing Hearts, and I love playing Uno. Even though these kids now, they don't play it right. And for me,
kids,
when I used to play Monopoly, all the money that you had to pay, like to the bank or whatever, we didn't give it to the bank. We would put it in the center of the board, and then if you can't remember what was the reason, whenever it was something you got or I can't remember, if you landed on go or something, you got that pile of money.
Yeah, that's why we played it.
Right. Well, now there's new rules. And when I play with my grandkids, they won't play it that way. That's not the rules, is what they say. All right, well, it's funner the other way.
Love new ideas, so you do the old ones.
Oh, Slapjack. Oh, I love that game too,
Yes.
Larry.
How many is this 30?
Yes. Andrew does not like playing Slapjack with me. He said it hurts. I was like, just a little bit. I'll break your hand.
Yeah. That's a fun game, Slapjack. Oh, and I like War. Was it War?
Yeah,
No.
Bill used to play War.
Play War. Yeah, I love playing that game. Now, Uno, they even play Uno different because for me, I was always, when you played Uno, if you didn't have the card, you had to pick up until you got the right card, the right color.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's not the new rules.
No.
The new rules is you just pick up one. I'm like, this isn't fun. That's the other new thing that they won't do with me. They're like, no, we don't want to pick up all those cards. I'm like, that's the fun of it.
Ah, there you are. I was going to say, where are you? I used you last night. Found a spot I missed.
Yeah. Thought I was almost done. I thought I was done with the lease, and then I realized there was 2 down here. Trying to find the foldable AC. Not sure what that is. I know the sequence board is soft. It's a soft board, and you just roll it to put it away. It's not a hard board. I have Risk too. I love to play Risk. I love to play chess and checkers.
Bill doesn't really like to play chess, but he plays crackers. Me and Andrew used to play chess all the time.
My brother was on the chess team. He took state. He was really good, and he taught me how to play really good.
Yeah, Melvin taught me how to play.
But Ron plays chess really good. He actually, okay, so my brother was on the chess team with this kid named Clarence, who was in a wheelchair. And Clarence took state several years. Well, Ron lived I didn't know Ron at the time because he's 7 years older than me. It would have been weird back then. But Ron knew, he knew Clarence too. He grew up down the street from him. They grew up down the street from each other. And so Ron knew how to play, was good at chess too, or is good at chess. But I don't play Ron chess because we don't have the same style. But I play with Hudson, and I play with Keegan, my grandsons.
Yeah, I taught Andrew to play chess when he was about 5 because, one, he told me he was bored. Bad thing to do.
Yeah.
And 2, I wanted somebody to play chess with, and I didn't have anybody playing. I was like, well, because I was talking to my brother about it. He said, "Well, teach one of the kids to play." And Andrew, I showed him one time, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to like this game." And he still plays. Yeah, he started the chess club when he was in middle school.
I think
Yeah.
play, with,
Yeah, Mike likes to play.
when they got time.
Come on.
I did think it was funny the other day. He was bemoaning the fact that they don't have time to play D&D anymore. And he goes, he said, "We don't have time to do a lot of things anymore." And I said, "Welcome to adulthood. You wanted to be an adult so bad. This is it."
Yep.
I was like, "It's not much fun, is it?"
I should play D&D a little bit. It was not fun for me, though. I didn't enjoy it very much. It moved too slow.
Andrew liked writing the campaigns because he was almost always the dungeon master.
Right.
And he loved it because he writes good stories, and they liked what he did with it, so they always kind of put him in charge of it.
Well, it was my son-in-law who was always the dungeon master, and it just, I guess it partly was because we were playing with little kids too, and my one grandson never wanted to go along with the group that he was supposed to be with. He always wanted to make everything difficult, and it just wasn't fun. I just wanted to play. So let's just, get into it. Let's play it. And he wanted, no, I don't want to do that. No, I ain't going to do that with you guys. And it's like, we're supposed to be working together here. Yeah.
They would play, Andrew would write a campaign, and they would play the same campaign for months.
Yeah.
And I'll be going like, "All righty then. As long as y'all are having fun, that's all that matters."
Right.
Never really quite got the game, but they enjoyed it, so that's all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite game is pool. And I was quite good at it once upon a time.
We used to have a pool table when I was a kid. I loved pool. I was really good at it because I played it all the time.
Used to pay
Every
my
day.
bills playing pool.
Yeah.
Of course, I was never supposed to tell anybody. "Don't you tell people you do that." I was like, "Why, Mom?" "Well, that's just shameful." I was like, "No, it's not. I'm just a better player. What's shameful about that?" "Well, girls should not do things like that." Yeah, so the world changed.
Well, thing is we literally had a pool table in our basement. You're gonna have a pool table in your house, and you're not gonna. The kids aren't gonna learn how to play. Baloney!
No.
I was down there shooting all the time and learning all kinds of stuff.
That is not
My
something
brother
my
was
mom
really
would
good.
Ever went around.
When you
Went up.
do that, why the refrigerator isn't never had all this stuff off on that top of it.
Huh?
The cash flows in, the standards and that, and you can Huh?
He stayed out there longer than I thought he would.
It's down yard. Rolls it down. Did you get cold cash? Did you get cold?
You said the game on the back of the checkers board. Are you talking about
Backgammon?
backgammon? I love backgammon.
Was never good at backgammon. My brother loved that game. I was not something I tried
I
to play
like
it a couple times. I just wasn't very good at it.
I used to play backgammon all the time, and I love to play Chinese checkers too.
Now, I did like Chinese checkers. Forgot about Chinese checkers, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to play that Andrew a lot.
Yep.
It was off a lot.
Andrew always liked pretty much any strategic
Oh, is
game.
that what you like? Candyland?
No, they never had Candyland.
Like Shoots Left.
Shoots and Ladders, yeah, they never had Candyland.
Yeah, my kids had Candyland. I couldn't stand that game, but I played with my kids even though because they liked it. I used to like to play Sorry. Yeah,
Oh, Hi Ho
It's sad.
Cheerio. That was the other one he liked to play when he was little.
It's really sad that we don't play games because I have a whole box full of games.
Infect your grandchildren with the love of game playing when you have them in the summertime. They'll take it back.
So they've already got it. My daughter loves to play games because I used to play games with my kids. Even if Ron didn't play, I used to play with all the kids all the time. So yeah, they're already let's see. Now Candace doesn't play games with her kids, and I'll tell you partly it's because they don't have a table. They don't really have any floor space to play. They live in a fifth wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and so they don't really have a lot of room. So they don't play games like we used to. But Ashley and her kids, they play games. They do puzzles. They have a whole closet full of games that they play. But Ashley, out of all my kids, was the one who liked to play games the most. So, I'm doing these grapes, and they're Concord grapes. I hate Concord grapes. I do not like them. I do not like anything made with them. But I didn't want to do green ones because of all the leaves that are already green.
I am not much of a Concord grape lover, except for Concord. I like Concord grape jelly, and I used to like Bill's dad's wine that he made with Concord. He grew his own grapes and made wine. That was
Nope.
good.
My aunt and uncle used to have Concord grapevines. They had a giant trellis, and you would have to go underneath the trellis to pick the grapes.
Yep.
And then we would make grape jelly, grape juice, all kinds of stuff with grape. I couldn't stand it. Wah! I don't like grape jelly. To this day, I don't like I like green grape juice, and I love grapes, but I will not eat Concord.
I'm with you. I don't like the skins on Concord grapes. Is what puts me off.
Well, I don't like the seeds.
That
Green and red and black don't have seeds in them. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Ugh. No thanks.
Did I miss anything? I see you doing that. Oh yeah.
Okay, Larry, take care. Oh yeah, I liked Battleship too. This is the
Night,
bottom.
Larry. I bought my sister Battleship for Christmas about 7 years ago. She had been whining year, and I was just like, Bill, and I was like, I'm getting her Battleship for Christmas. I was like, that's what she wants, and that's what I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, I liked Battleship.
Yes, I have. Miners. Yeah, I liked Aggravation too, Mary.
Yeah, that was a good game too.
One of those two are black.
What?
Fine liners. I said one of the two is black. They both look exactly the same. I'm not
Hmm.
going to. In Trouble. I like to play Trouble as well.
job.
Yay, good
Oh
job.
yeah, yeah. Trouble was good too.
What's everybody else doing while we're coloring tonight? Anybody do anything fun besides watch the snowfall?
We didn't get that much.
We didn't either, all told, said and done, but I'm kind of glad of that.
We've never gotten that much snow here. Ever since we moved here, the most we've gotten is maybe 6 inches. And we got like 3.5 inches this week, and then we had, maybe 1.5 inches a couple of weeks ago. And that's it. We probably won't get any more because we only get snow in, as long as we've lived here, we've only gotten snow in January. So. I will be right back.
Okay. Five. There's 10.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. My book hit the keyboard and knocked me out.
Well, you've recovered nicely.
Thank you.
Start.
Oh, I just realized I missed some grapes down there. Dang it. I did the lease, but then I didn't go back down and do the grapes.
Oh, shame on you. There's 4 little grapes all left out. Nobody to love them.
Mm-hmm. I'll take care of this right now. There, that's done.
That dry for a minute. I like the game aggravation, Sandra. I don't really like the real life version of it.
Right.
It was I can't remember. There used to be it was on Yahoo. Collapse, the game Collapse. I love that one because I could go in there and take all sorts of aggression out on that game.
Never played it.
Basically matching blocks until they explode and fall out, and then it leaves you with other patterns. I like patterns.
Okay, so I've done that, but I didn't know that's what it was called.
I'm not positive. I think it was called Collapse.
Yeah.
Blocks were primary colors.
So I play a game with blocks on my phone where you're sliding blocks to get them out of the screen. And I like that game. I play it all the time.
I liked Candyland for a while, but it got boring after about a year, and I stopped playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Or Candy Crush. I'm not Candyland, Candy Crush.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll try it, and I was like, yeah, it was okay.
Same here. I played it for a while, and then I got tired of it.
Mahjong's on a whole different level than Candy Crush.
I love Mahjong. I still play it almost every day.
And I like that on Windows, you can do different boards.
Yeah.
Like different tiles.
Mm-hmm.
And they have one now. It's they look like die.
Right.
Instead of just the flat tiles. It's a little more challenging.
Right.
But, some days you need that challenge.
Mm-hmm. And I love to play Sudoku.
That one you can keep. That has to do with math. That's not fun for me.
Oh, I love it.
Math is like the furthest thing from fun I could ever imagine.
It's not really math, though.
Oh, yeah. Andrew loves Sudoku. So does Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron can do Sudoku in his head. He doesn't even have to touch the paper.
Same here. I have no problem. I can, as soon as I look at it, I can see exactly what I need to do.
Yep. I was like, just not my thing. I'm glad it skipped my generation and stuck good with theirs, though. Because I struggled a lot with math when I was in school.
I did too, but that I can do. To me, that's not math. Because you're only going from 1 to 9. And you're not adding. You're just filling in the boxes where they fit.
Well, I thought the numbers had to add up to a certain amount on every row.
No. Every single row has to have one. Okay, so you have the big square, and each direction has to have 1 through 9. So it's not in order, but you have to have each number from 1 to 9 in that row. But then you have the other squares, the 9 squares, and each 9 squares has to have all the numbers from 1 to 9. But they can't have the same number in the same little square or in the same row. It's a puzzle. It's not really adding or anything.
Maybe I've just been playing it wrong then.
Probably, because you don't add nothing. You literally are just filling in your squares so that you have all the numbers 1 through 9 in each row. And that's it. I mean, it's not hard. It's very. I mean, it's got a lot of strategic. You just have to be able to get them all in there. I taught Hudson how to play it last year in about 20 minutes, and he had it down because I I simplified it so he could understand it. And then last year this fall I was playing it, and my granddaughter Zay, who's 16, she sits down next to me and she goes, "Oh, you're playing Sudoku?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Do you know the trick?" I said, "Of course I know the trick. You can't look at the big picture or you get overwhelmed. You have to break it down into the small." And it's very easy. I'll have to show you how to do it.
It's probably, I mean, it might, well, my brain, when it comes to numbers, my brain just don't like numbers anyway. But, thank you. I don't know what it is about, it's not that they intimidate me. It's just my brain does not work well with them.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I don't sew because of the measuring and stuff that you have to do. Even if you're
Mm-hmm.
using a pattern, you got to do your measuring, and I'm just not good at it. Ask Bill. He has to adjust my measurements all the time. So I just generally will go and say, "Hey, how long is this?" And hold my fingers up, and he can tell me right exactly how big. I was like, "Okay, that's what I need."
Yeah. So can I do that for you? Remember that day?
Yeah,
You'd
well,
be, oh
Renee can
well.
do the same thing. It's just
Mm-hmm.
my brain does not like numbers. Letters, facts, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Or words and facts. So what you growing on that their farm besides grapes, or is that a vineyard?
Danged if I know. Something green.
It doesn't really look, it looks more like a vineyard than a farm.
I think it's a vineyard. I'd call it a vineyard.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I just found part of the leaf.
Was it hiding?
Yeah, it was hiding. I'm probably going to get the wrong colors because I don't remember what color. Oh, it was that I used. Oh well, it's underneath, so
Here comes the sniffles again. I'm so done with
yeah,
this cold.
yeah,
But, it could have been a lot worse. I guess I'm
yeah.
lucky at that.
So the lady I watch that has the horses,
Uh-huh.
she's got one horse overdue.
Still?
Three, three horses that are due. And here we are almost into February and she has no foals yet.
Wow.
And she's got 9 horses to foal out.
Well, horses can tell when the weather's going to be bad, and they will often hold off until a big storm has passed.
But a lot of times the big storm will put them into labor. When the barometric pressure drops, a lot of times that will put them into labor. But this they have been like, they've been having ice storms and nobody could get out on the roads or anything. And she says, please, girls. In fact, she said, please, because they have a bunch of cows due too this week, and none of them's had any of their babies. And she said, close your coochies and cross your legs. No babies this week. But now, tomorrow, they can start they're going to let the cows out back into the fields tomorrow, and then the horses can start going out in the arena, take turns out in the arena for a couple of days before they start letting them actually go out in the fields, because the fields are still too icy for them to be out there. But they're on full watch. They're actually on live every night on YouTube. They have a live going on right now. They've been playing D&D, but they stopped to let their family go home and be home during this storm. And then they're going to get back at it here in a couple of days. Guess Annie must have stepped away from her computer. But my picture is done pretty much. What?
I'm sitting here talking away to you.
Were you?
I muted it because I was blowing my nose.
I think I'm done, except for maybe I'll do some light blue for the sky. And that's it.
I'm getting there. this was one of those pictures. I thought it was going to be really quick
Mm-hmm.
until I got started, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Not what I thought, but that's okay.
Of course, I'm not going to color white on top of white, so I'll just leave the clouds.
Mary, my mom did that. We used to have tons of those where you crochet around the bottle caps for
Mm-hmm.
the trivets and coasters. If I can
Yep.
remember what things are called in my advanced age, evidently. Keep forgetting what things are called. But I got his wings mostly done.
Cool.
Got a few things I need to catch up on it. Go back over. Yeah, Blue. Come here, Blue.
Oh shoot! I just found a branch. I missed. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay. Okay, you're covered. I will give a sneaky peek of where I'm at so far. Hang on. Let me do that so you can see the.
Oh, cool. Very pretty.
I wanted his wings to match her hair.
Yeah, it looks good. Definitely. Very beautiful. Awesome.
I'm liking doing the dragons. I never really thought about it. I have several that's like really, really super involved dragons in my Joanna Bassford books, but I have never attempted it yet. I keep looking at it. I was like, you need to get better before you hit those.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are going to take, it's a double page spread, and I could see that taking me every bit of a month.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary. Okay. A place for everything and everything in its place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Silver. Green. I will admit, I was wondering just how handy these pencil cases is actually. I like it because I can put all my colors, my light colors together. So you have your different hues.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just open one side of the pouch. Say, okay, I need a red. Look at all the reds. That is much rather than having to dig through a pile of pencils.
Right. That's why I have my other pencils in separated in colors in cups, face up, so I can see the colors.
Y'all over here. Come here. There we go. And I use for my gel crayons and my water soluble oils. I use a porcelain tile for a you know what that thing there is called where you mix paint on it?
Called a palette.
Palette. Yes. Took me a minute to get it in my brain.
You mean like this right here? Oh, I can't reach it, but I have some sitting behind me.
This is just it's a 3x3 tile. It was originally off a coaster that Bill's sister-in-law made us one year, but she didn't use, which I mean, I appreciated the gift because it was handmade, you know, and I do appreciate it when somebody does that. But she didn't use the right kind of decoupage. And the first time I put a cup of coffee on them, they bubbled. And the first time I washed them, the pictures started peeling off.
Right. Okay, so like these, I've got these.
Yeah, that's about the size I use.
Yeah, and I've got some that I actually made, and I had to put decoupage on it, and I used outside decoupage.
And I like
water. Well, my picture is done.
It's lovely.
Thank you. And I decided not to do around the outside because I just didn't
kind of a border all the way because it's got that sash at the bottom.
Right. So I figured that would do. I am going to get out of here, I think. I need to get a little something in my stomach. I'm feeling a little queasy. So, I guess I should show it better. There it is, close up.
Right there.
So, yep. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thursday, of course, I'm going to have another live. I will be painting. I don't know if I will do another Valentine's painting or if I will do something else. I'm done with winter. I'm tired of doing winter. That's why I started doing Valentine's.
I do a St. Patrick's picture.
I've never done a St. Patrick's Day painting.
There you go.
Ever.
It's something different.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of St. Patrick's Day, so we will see if I do come up with something. If not, I'll start on spring, or because spring you can do tons of things. You can do flowers, you can do just spring landscapes, and I don't know, a lot of different things. But I think we're gonna go say goodnight, and hope to see you guys on Thursday night on my other channel. And you guys have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Annie, for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Bye-bye.